Hello, hello, hello. Doing a quick. Oh, holy crap. I forgot. I need. Oh, there it is. Oh, it took a minute. We are on the 64-bit Cormyr test server. And there'll be people here. And I'm seeing a couple of names I recognize. And we're waiting to see how the devs break the game. There's Nimvend! Hey, Nimvend! I'm sure Cozy Bean's running around. I saw that she was live as well. So we got a whole bunch of people testing things out. Seeing... Oh man, somebody called their character vasectomy. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so... Basically, this is a stress test. The server is supposed to act up. I would also like to point out that somebody created Cheese for Torque earlier today at request. So I would like to also point out that DDO has an official Discord. I'm going to drop the link for it in chat. Boop. So that is the official DDO Discord where the devs hang out. The devs hang out in many places, but they also hang out in the Discord. So basically, yeah, there's the devs are all over the Discord right now, and we're waiting to see what happened. And Severlin is not confirming a sigil stuff or Planescape related content next year. And so basically I'm just catching up on what has happened. I've been at work all day. I actually send my trainees off shift a little bit early just so we could be here today. So we've got the same peeps, and I want to see, actually I want to go see who else is streaming in the DDO category. So let's go check and see who we got, because I know Nimvid is streaming. So we've got 63 folks in the DDO category. Alex is streaming. Tough is actually playing the game. What the hell? Tavern Tales is actually... Nope. Tavern Tales is... Like, everybody's on this server. That's awesome. Except I think one person is actually playing the Catacombs for real on their regular world. But that's okay. So some people here are testing their favorite builds. Some people imported their existing characters. One thing about this, as usual... You cannot bring your guild leader into this test environment. You have to give your guild to an alt or something so you can transfer in your guild leader character. It is what it is. It do be what it do be. So I think Cozy and Nimvid might be doing a thing maybe with Alex. I don't think they're necessarily working together, but they may be. I don't know. Let's see what we got. So the goal here is to test the server out and really stress it out and see what happens. Right now, by the way, this is the test dojo. So the test dojo is only visible on the test servers. Lamani is the regular test server. Lamani is closed for this, and going through the portal doesn't... Oh, I have to click on the door. What? How dare I have to click on the door? And it will take you out of the test dojo, and you wind up here by the airship portal in the marketplace. Actually, no. It's actually outside of Lord's March Bank. So, the way to get into the test dojo is you go to the southern part of the marketplace and go right in. Now, from my understanding, there is nothing different with this server in terms of any tech other than it's running on 64 bits. So the resolution, the graphics, everything is the same. Now, one thing I do want to do is to turn on my graphics, my frame rate. You may notice it is hovering at 60% or thereabouts. because I actually have mine limited to that frame rate, and the reason is otherwise my stuff acts up pretty badly. So the test dojo is this invisible door. It's not so invisible. It is invisible if you look through it from behind. But this is how you get into the test dojo. So you go in, and this is where all of your stuff is to test on. This is basically DDO's version of the Eyes and Guard Tavern from Lord of the Rings Online. So far, I've been listening to folks chat in the DDO Discord today, and they've been talking about things that they've been having, issues that have come up. There are 2 new channels under the Lamania header called Cormyr-General and Cormyr-Stress Test. So, important points to note, this server is currently available to all accounts while it is in the test environment. Much like Lotro, when Lotro did this, when this server goes live, it will be a VIP server. You will need a subscription to play on the server. However, Standing Stone has made statements to the effect that eventually all of the servers will be, the 64-bit server experience will be available to all servers. This is basically a first step in the process. So people are trying to see what's going on. So we shall see. And there's a whole bunch of things in the various channels. So far, what people are reporting, they have run raids in like Hunted. They have run like Reaper raids. They have done all kinds of fun things. And they've been noting places that they're used to having massive lag for whatever reason. And people have run the Shroud. And somebody about a couple hours ago was getting extremely laggy on Cormyr, doing some R10s in the cogs. So some folks were having some issues signing in. Transfer system was having some issues, but the transfer system should be back up. So there is a transfer queue. Sev noted that about 45 minutes ago. And some folks have never been to the test dojo, so one of the things to note about this server is this is in a data center that's in Las Vegas. All of the other DDO servers are they're in New Jersey, so everybody's ping times have been relating to servers in New Jersey. This one being in Las Vegas means people on the East Coast are going to have slightly higher ping times. People on the West Coast are going to get better ping times. I have seen a couple of folks who are in Australia remark that their ping times are a little bit better. People in Europe are going to get screwed on that. Their ping times are going to be a little bit worse because not only do you have to go across the Atlantic, they have to go across the United States. So people are putting in feedback in the channels, and so people are talking about what server they're on, and basically it's expected that this thing is going to crash and to go crazy. One other thing is they are doing an event. The actual event is in Crystal Cove, so we're going to Crystal Cove. So we're going to go to Crystal Cove and see what's what. So Crystal Cove is found, again, we are here by the Lord's Large Bank. We're going to go to Crystal Cove. Guilds with an airship, board your ship now, please. The devs are trying to see if mounting or getting into airships is going to cause a problem. I don't have an airship on the server. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm going to go to Crystal Cove. I'm going to see what happens. So Crystal Cove is currently active on this server. I also understand Night Rebels is up because Cordovan was messing around with it. Actually, no, this is not the Crystal Cove person. The Crystal Cove person... I always keep forgetting which one is the Crystal Cove person. And they're the one that's over here. Sorry, my bad. I didn't do Crystal Cove this time. I didn't do it. I was busy. There we go. This is the person we need to talk to. Hey, it's Mary. Mary of Death Smile. There's Cozy Bean. So we're gonna go to Crystal Cove. The Crystal Cove Wilderness and see what's what. Okay. There is a little bit of lag, just a little bit. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Cordobin, he's got something in hand. Watch out! Ah! Don't you run into me. Alright, let's go chase Cordo. Let's go chase Cordo! What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, yeah. He set up a petting zoo dog? Don't make me hit that dog. Don't make me hit that dog. I'll be very mad at you, Cordo. So this is a character that I play, I've done some Reaper on. So this is probably my most powerful character, even though it's not my main character. So this one has a couple of past lives, only two, literally a couple. So I want to do a /loc to see which server I'm on. I'm on server 15. So that is our community manager, Cordobin. And I don't know how late I'm going to be streaming this because I actually haven't had supper yet. I literally set my hires off shift and have been jumping on stream as quick as I can. Something over here. What was that? A distraction. Hello. Which Twitch window am I in? Kill him! 63. You know, 7 more months. It's gonna be nice. Well, actually, no. 6 more months. It's gonna be nice. Thank you for the snowball. Hey, look, look. There's a petting zoo and a silly-ass community manager. Yeah, so this is the character I've run some Reaper content with, but not a lot. Oh, what are these? What are these? I'm in the void. Oh, they're just normal treasure things. So the void might be relating to... Hello. Corrupted Scholar? CR66, let's go! Ogre Corsairs. Okay. Ha 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 ha! Take that, thing spawned by Cordobin. Take that indeed. Let me go get this guy, because I'm... Ha 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 ha! So I think these... Oh, wait, no, that's from, that's one of the Vecna mobs. One of the optional mobs in, Vecna. Come on, Cordo. Yeah, this was actually the Year of the Dragon award a couple months ago. Uh-oh, Steel Star is in option 2. Let's actually... This is one thing Lotro really needs to get, is the ability to just switch layers from the thing. So, holy crap. He spawned in on a dragon. So, Steel Star is spawning raid bosses. Here's... Level 21 Strats? Are you kidding me? The lag is doing a thing, so... So this is a pretty tough character, actually. So level 21 character shouldn't... I'm not doing any damage to Strahd, though. Okay, well, we'll go fight the dragon. I get knocked down. Psycho Blonde is here! It's not Psycho Blonde. I'm gonna fight a dragon. Why does this dragon not have any hit points? I'm doing damage to it. So what they're trying to do is just basically get a lot of things happening at once to see everybody's skill effects taken root. And so I'm not actually doing any damage to him. You see all the zeros. I'm not doing a single bit of damage. So he's got an immunity to everything, and that's fine. Steel Star, you do. Steel Star. I'm gonna chase Steel Star around. Steel Star is actually a really cool dude. I'm gonna actually wave at him. I got to meet him recently, and he was cool. And so basically, we're just supposed to have a little bit of fun here, cause a little trouble. Here's a different one. Again, has no hit points, but I am doing damage to this one. I can see my purple numbers. Ooh, there's a lag spike. I get knocked down. What loc am I at? I'm in server 66. The Strahd squad. How you doing, Kill 'em? On the other game is great. Angmar is still a problem if one is riding through the lack of lag. Yes. And actually, on people who... They launched the server this morning to let people start transferring characters in. And the folks who were just doing some early tests were saying they were seeing a lot less lag than they were used to. So that was going pretty good this morning. And I was honestly expecting it to be that way, is to be similar to Angmar and Mordor in that things were smooth. Okay. So again, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming because I haven't had supper yet. I am actually kind of hungry. I literally got off work. But I would like to point out, look at this amazing outfit that my character is wearing. Let me get away from the dragons and stuff. Let me get out this way. Let me go over here. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Let me get over here. Let me turn around. So you can see my cool ass outfit. And actually, let me do this. Let me get my pet to go away. Not that button. Dismiss. The other one I actually need for fighting. So everyone was kung fu fighting. I don't know why I'm still stuck in combat though. That's kind of weird. But check out this amazing blue and silver outfit that I have. Let me turn off the UI. Does that not look completely badass? This is the first expansion. Myth Draenor is the first expansion that I will continually farm the gear for cosmetic purposes. I even have a spreadsheet set up to where I can farm that shit. So I know which quests this particular outfit falls from. I've made cosmetic versions of it that I can wear. This is the heavy armor... what is it actually called? Because I'm actually wearing the outfit, the actual armor is my equipped armor right now. The armor of the new moon. And my main character is wearing the medium armor version of the set. It's the... Armor of Moonlight. And it's also blue and silver, and it's gorgeous. Yeah. So basically, this expansion set has a daytime and a nighttime sort of thing on it. Is the daytime, it has I'm gonna kick steel string cable there. I go around killing his things. So mean. But he's basically, they're trying to break things, so this is good. They're getting a lot of data. And so they want these guys to be unkillable mobs so they can see how our various skill effects are happening and what's actually going on with them. So as you can see, I'm actually doing some damage to this dragon. All the big purple numbers mean that it's particularly vulnerable to my attacks from my weapon. But let's go hop out and see what Cordo's up to in his instance. But again, this is something that's really cool, is if you have multiple layers, you can just switch between them easy peasy. Great name on the other, yeah. So who's over here? I don't think I was over here. Okay. Something's going on here. Oh, there's a blue dragon. Are these blue dragons? Oh, these are killable dragons. I can kill this dragon. Let's go! Let me kill Korkaza! This one's actually a fight! Kill the dragon! Kill the dragon! Oh, Sulamads! Let's go! Let's kill his butthead. So whoever's spawning things over here is spawning things that are killable and just spawning multiple things. And over on instance 2, Cordo was doing whatever Cordo was doing. And on instance 3, Steelstar was doing his own thing. Ow! You bastard. Who is over here spawning? I want to know. What's the dev over here? Probably Torque. Hashtag blame Torque. I don't see a dev name. I see Syax from the Twitch chat. Not my Twitch chat, but Syax. I've seen him on the official Twitch chat. It is also possible whoever's spawning in here is doing it in stealth mode. Wouldn't it be funny if Severlin was doing it himself? So let's go back to, oh, now we've got 4 instances. Let's go see what's in door number 2. Cordo's still here causing trouble. Cordo's spawning dragons again. Now this was Torque's, isn't it? Yeah, this is Torque and his little Strahd squad, as you like to call them. I'm sorry, Steelstar was doing this one. Let's pop on over to 3. Who's over here? Oh, they I did not! Bring the windmill in! Oh. Somebody's a naughty person. Oh, this is Cordo. I see him over there. Cordo is spawning the windmill like a naughty boy. So you can't kill the windmill. The windmill is not killable. Oh, Apex Hound Taka bringing in stuff from the Hunt and Hunted raid. I see what you're doing there, buddy. But this is what they want to try to do, is to test this and see how all of our effects are gonna cause the server to fuck up or not. And this is the same thing we did on hi Drek, I'm just gonna stand here and kill you. I think he's not immune. He is. Oh, he's CR70, that's why. Holy shit. There's a tester, can't kill, give it all you got. Yeah, it's basically like a target dummy that doesn't go anywhere. So on this one, I'm just gonna stand here and hold down my left arrow, or left key, but he's not set to attack anything, so this is not really a good test. So we'll go over to this guy. But this one is good because, yeah, the windmill, the way the windmill actually works in its quest is it will follow whatever it's aggroed on, and then it will, once it gets close enough, it'll do a little circle underneath it, and then it will do that thing where it falls down, it will stun anything underneath it.
You're about to die if you aren't careful. I suggest a nice rest and a cup of tea.
So the reason you heard Cordovan's voice when I died is because I have Cordovan's, he did the sentient jewel. He did a sentient jewel that you can acquire here in Ravenloft by playing the epic version of it, the closer to max level version of it, and you grind enough tokens and then you can buy the jewel. Oh! That's fascinating. Okay, so we have the Year of the Dragon thing that's going on, and then every month toward the end of the month it kicks over and starts a new reward. And this was last month's reward. Smuggler's Rest is definitely safe with no danger or oozes. Bullshit, Jerry. I call bullshit. And so this is basically a box full of really interesting items. Some of them are really good. Everybody takes the Sword of Shadow because it is the best thing, bar none, out of the box. But the fascinating thing is the box will pop into your inventory even after the month was over and it kicked over because your account is flagged to receive one. Okay. Did I actually eat my... I did. Okay. So let's go back to the harbor. And so we're going to go to House J because I don't have a guild airship on the test server. So let's go to House J and we'll ride out back to the harbor. So I'm probably going to bind myself over someplace else for the test. So I'm first of all going to start and bind myself to the closest one to the test dojo, which is going to be the Phoenix Tavern, ironically enough. That way, when it kills me again, I can just go right back in. So far, it's going really good. Just like on the Lotro side, there isn't an actual change to any like the resolution or any of the other settings of the server, other than the fact the actual hardware is running on 64-bit architecture. So we don't have milestones in DDO like Lotro has. What we have are spirit binders, which is the same thing, more or less. And so when I die and release, I come back to this place. No matter where I am in the game, which whether I'm in Eberron like where I am now, or I'm in the Forgotten Realms. Whee! By the way, for those who don't normally play DDO, if you do the quest that this guy has, Krob and Bix, the quest was DM'd by Cordovan. And also, if you want to play the cutest level 4 quest in the game, you go over here and you talk to this NPC, and you'll find out what happens when a cat is transformed into a dragon. Let's just say a gigantic ball of yarn is involved in solving the issue. And it was a cute quest made by Nobob and DM'd by Cordovan. It's adorable. I haven't played it in a while. It's a short little quest. And actually they did a series of showing how that quest was made. Nobob showed off like the world builder and all the other fun stuff that they use to show off how they make the game. It was really very informative. Alright, let's go back to Crystal Cove. Or do you want to see what the new Night Rebel stuff is? Night Rebels is up. But I don't want to grind ingredients for Night Rebels. I'm really looking forward to the new orb. It's like a little jack-o'-lantern you hold in your hand. It's really cute. Okay, here we are. Okay, we're in number 3. So that is still there. It's Cozy Bean! Okay, the dancing sword of doom cannot be killed. I think somebody made this apex hound unkillable as well. Living meteor swarm. Also not something you want to get hit with. So, Does somebody name their character Illuvatar? No, it's Illyria. Yeah. Let me go see if they're somewhere else in... Let's get away from this. Because Corda was talking about oozes and whatnot, but I don't think they went anywhere in the landscape here for Crystal Cove. I think they just stayed near the ship. Let's switch which ones we got here. Let's see who's in number 4. This is apparently the quiet one. Oh, Steel's in here. Oh shit, we're in trouble. Get the game patched up to the latest. Check it out if you can remember. I already had 4 alts on the other game's new server. Yeah. Okay. I don't think anything's going on over here. Steelstar hasn't dropped a few things yet. Feeling the water. Oh, this is one thing that I do like about DDO. Look at that. I can swim on my mount. Well, Steel's dropping a couple of things in here, I think. I think they're actually just the regular ones. So let's go back to number 1. You have to go. Well, yeah, I'm gonna probably only stick around for like another hour or so. I'm still gonna play with the thing, but I need to make supper. The kitties have had their treats and snacks for tonight. I have not. So I'm gonna also keep an eye on the channel. Holy shit. There's some stuff happening here. There's definitely some... Hey, it's Convallaria! The puzzle lady! I got to meet her recently. I don't know, what are they even doing in here? Yeah, there's definitely some stuff breaking here. Yeah, server 21 is really struggling right now. Bearded devils, no problem. I gotcha. Wait, did my frame... Oh man, my frame rate is garbage! There's Mary of Death Smile! Mary is a really, really big user of Hardcore League. So Death Smile is definitely, and Wildcats are doing some stuff today. Let me check the actual comments. I see Nimbin in there. Oh, Chunkwist live from Cormyr. Nice. So even moving my camera around is having trouble. But this is good. This is actually really good. What people are doing is they're trying to drop as many skills as possible to cause the server to freak out. So this is actually good data for the dev team. So let's talk a little bit, since this is not going to be a huge long video, let's talk about what 64-bit means for DDO. The first thing to start with is it means better performance during general gameplay. And that's what they're trying to start with right here. This is one of the reasons why they had folks copy over existing characters so they can basically, you know, see what happens when you have a really big character involved. One that's got a long footprint, it's got many past lives, it's got a lot of data to load in, right? So what's eventually is going to happen while I kill these bearded devils, because they're devils. Kill the devils. Kill the devils. Kill the devils. All the devils. And I'm probably going to find a place to talk out of the way. So we're going to go hang out here on this boat, and we're going to watch these people mess around. Okay, while they're doing all that stuff. Hey! 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 Stop it! Screw you guys. I'm trying to talk here. I'm trying to work here. Go away, leave me alone. So this is the first step of the plan. Alright? So, what this is all about is they eventually want to get all of their servers up to 64 bits. And what it doesn't appear that they're going to do is the current 32-bit servers, at the end of the day, however many years in the future this is going to be, next couple of years, will be phased out in favor of all new hardware for all of the servers. But what they are not going to do... Well, the big problem is that they have to solve the issue of transferring all the server-specific information to a different server intact. And this is guilds, storage, pets, mounts, astral shards, all of the things that you cannot currently transfer in DDO. Guild leadership, or a guild leading character cannot currently be transferred in DDO. You can in Lotro. So they need to solve that equation and get it to where that if somebody transfers from server A to server B, that data is intact, that information is intact, that currency is intact, all of that happiness. What they're not going to do is retrofit the old servers to make them 64 bits. They're going to find a way to make it so the data can go to the new hardware entirely. I'm just standing here, I'm getting thrown around. Wow, that's fun, actually. So the first step that they're going to do is their first step is to start this server up. When it goes live, it will be VIP only. They gotta pay for it somehow. These things, this is not cheap, what they're trying to do. So they're gonna start with this VIP server that is VIP only, with a special event on it to encourage... The event is to encourage people to actually play on the server, because right now, without being able to copy over their existing characters, having the server with no special cool event on it is going to get no buy-in. Nobody's going to play on it, even for the performance fixes, hitches, or whatever. If they're not going to have people play on the server if there's no incentive to do so. Because people would be abandoning their old characters, they'd be doing whatever. So they need, so the Lanterns in the Mists event is designed to, yeah, it's going to work off of FOMO. That people want to play the event, they are going to spend some time away from their normal server. So if that does well and the tests do well, eventually they will make new 64-bit servers for people to start on. Now, at this point, it's unclear whether or not those will be fresh start servers or if they will be copy your stuff over servers. I mean, that's part of the issue, is if they can't solve the transfer issue, they need to figure out what to do with folks who don't want to give up all their shit. And that's perfectly understandable. People don't want to give up their stuff. I mean, my oldest character, I don't want to give her up. She's got a cool name. I don't want to lose it. So with a fresh start server, there's going to be a land rush for names. But on the other hand, there's got a ton of names. There's 17 years worth of names that have been sitting around since the day the game opened, and nobody came back to that particular name. Severlin has already acknowledged that in Discord, that they expect to have a land rush on any fresh start server, the same as it is with hardcore. Aerofen's going to be sad because somebody's going to snipe his name, as usual. It is what it is. But eventually, what they're trying to do is make it to where people will have their old shit on a new server with new hardware and not lose anything. So the end game for this project is to make it so that's possible. And so that's what this test is for. This test is the first step in getting things to where eventually we will get our old characters on new hardware. On a free-to-play server, the same as they are right now. But it's simply got to be a case where they've got to put in the work first. There's no... It's like learning how to draw. They can't use AI, which is garbage anyway, to come up with the end result. They need to take the steps to learn how to draw, how lighting affects things. It's the same basic concept. So that's where we stand right now. The stress test is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Things are breaking. People are reporting problems that are happening. And what's going to happen is going to be the same as what happened on the Lotro side when they did their 64-bit test, is they are going to see what needs to happen to make this a live server. And when they make it a live server, it will be VIP. They need people to, you know, some people are going to subscribe, add VIP to play on the server because either they want to play on the better environment, or they don't really care quite so much about their old characters, or they're going to play it for a little while, but it is what it is. I can't really, you know, I can't really say, oh my god, they should make it free and have everybody have the event. I understand the event is the carrot to get people to play the server. So we'll see how it goes. But so far tonight, Cormyr is doing its job. It is being tested, it is being stressed, and Standing Stone is getting all kinds of information to get stuff done. So there are other streamers streaming the deeds tonight, DDO. And, you know, Nimbid is here, Cozy Bean is here, Alex is around, Tavern Tales is around, like half the DDO stream team is present doing shit. So I would say probably, let's, if you have the opportunity to get in there and test it, do so. The stress test tonight lasts until 10 o'clock, so for another 2 hours. You do need to download the Lamania client if you're not used to using the Lamania client. It's like in Lotro. They have the separate Bull Roar client. This is exactly how we did it on the Lotro side back in the day. So this is not anything new. If you play both games. If you are not used to playing on Lamania, there is a link to the Lamania client on the forums to help you download it. You download it, install it, use your same username and password to log into it. Sign the EULA, it's going to make you do that, and then use the transfer button. It says transfer, you're not actually transferring. You go to transfer, works the same in either game. Click transfer, and then pick the world, and then that you want to bring one of your bigger characters over, and it has to not be a guild leader. If you don't want to mess up your guild, then bring over... My frame rate is garbage right now because I am focused out of the wrong window. So let me actually switch over to one of the other ones where more stuff is happening. We actually got 5 instances of Smuggler's Rest right now. That's cool. What's happening over here? There be dragons. Steel Star's babies are getting hurt. So there's some folks over here doing some stuff to the poor dragon. Poor dragon. Don't get the dragon. Don't get the dragon. Aww. But, yeah. Yeah, good times. So, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go make supper. And, yeah, this is here for another couple hours. They're going to be doing more than one test because they did on the other side. One test is not going to be good enough to really, you know, stress it out as much. This is more for a stress test than a long-term sort of solution, but I'm sure they're going to do multiple tests because they did on the other side before they sent it live, and it'll be fun. So thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, and go watch one of the other folks who are playing some DDO, and yeah, have a great rest of your night. You can listen to things blowing up while I play my outro music. I'm gonna go make supper. Bye now.